In this mini crochet tutorial I'm going to show you how to make double trebles, and before I do I'm going to do the foundation row with you. I've already got 13 chain. A double treble is the tallest, one of the tallest stitches in crochet, and as such if we want 10 stitches we're going to make our foundation chain 13 stitches, and what we'll actually do is we're going to make our first double treble into the 4th chain from the hook. So we discount 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's where we're going to put our first stitch. To make a double treble we're going to wrap the yarn around our hook twice. Then we're going to insert our hook into the stitch, wrap the yarn around the hook and pull up a loop. So we've now got 4 strands on our hook. So now we're going to yarn over, take off the first 2 loops, yarn over, take off the next 2 loops, yarn over, take off the last 2 loops. So again, wrap the yarn around your hook twice, insert your hook into your next stitch, wrap the yarn around the hook and pull up a loop so that you have 4 loops, yarn over, take off the first and second loop, yarn over, take off the first and second loop, yarn over, take off the other 2. Next stitch, yarn around your hook twice into your stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, take off 2, yarn over, take off 2, yarn over, take off 2. We call this a double treble in the UK. And we're going to keep going till we get to the end. Okay, so the last stitch on our foundation row is going to go into the stitch right next to your slip knot. So if you've been following the other videos, you'll know that we have a turning chain, and that our turning chain gives us the height that we need to make the next row up. We can't just turn our work here and continue to make double trebles without creating our turning chain. Now double trebles, they're very tall, so we need to use more chain. So with a double crochet we use a one chain for our turn. Half trebles we use 2 chains to turn. Trebles we use 2 or 3 depending on how tight your tension is, and then with the double treble we're going to use 3 or 4 turning chain. I'm personally going to use 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then flipping my work over so that I can continue with the next row. So here is going to be my next stitch. That's where I'm going to put my first stitch. I'm not counting my turning chain as a stitch, it's just for turning. Wrap the yarn around your hook twice before you insert it into the next stitch. So an easy way to remember why it's called a double treble, we wrap our yarn round twice before we insert in our hook and draw up a loop. And there's our last one, last stitch of the row. That's row 2. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 for our turning chain, flip our work over. It's a much lacier stitch, this one. So yarn round our hook twice, insert your hook, yarn round and pull up a loop, yarn round, take off 2 loops, yarn round, take off 2 loops, yarn round, take off 2 loops. Join me in the next video where we will compare the 4 swatches that we've made over the last 4 videos so that you can see the difference between the 4 basic stitches in crochet. Thank you for watching.